Hi, my handsome and beautiful friends. So I have had like some this deck has just been phenomenal with the readings, and I've really been connecting with it. The readings have been like so spot on with this thing that I want to keep that energy going. So this is going to be an energy check-in on your person, I guess, or what is coming in for you with love with your specific person. Let's check it out. Okay, I don't know if, like, I tried to slow it down so you could kind of see some of that, but that was not fluid at all, and nothing about that felt like it belonged in this reading. So, and before I started shuffling, I told myself, like, I was thinking about how I previously was shuffling, like when I did a personal for myself, and how much the number 7 has been resonating with a lot of things for me. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm gonna start the shuffling over, and what is coming in for love for you. Actually, Spirit is telling me to rephrase that. Okay, so they're telling me to rephrase it, but they're not giving me anything to rephrase it to. So I keep being stopped before I say it again. So just hold on to that intention, friends, okay? And it'll come to you, I guess. Okay? All right. All right. You know what? So I did the whole 7 thing. And the spread didn't come out like it did when I did my personal reading for myself. But still, okay, so knocked it 3 times, knocked it 3 times, blue on it. 7. Okay? That's what I didn't do. I knew that it wasn't feeling right. Okay, so we're gonna do this again, friends. I'm sorry. Okay, so the 7 is playing itself out again, which is fantastic, you guys. So I knocked on it 3 times, knocked on it 3 times, blew on it 7, right? Shuffled 7 times, cut the deck 7 times, did 7 passes, and got 7 cards. All playing out. So this feels very divine, and it feels very much like the reading that I did for myself. So I don't know if there's a message for me, or if this is just, we are so aligned and we are so connected collectively right now that Spirit is just making it easy and flow for me. I also have this mini deck right here. Very cute. And I feel like you have a question, and we're going to get an answer to that question real quick, okay? I'm going to do the normal 333 with this one. Okay, so there's definitely 2 different energies with this. Okay, And this, man, synchronicities out the ass. So this deck has different colors all throughout it, okay? White, orange, like you see all of the different colors within there. All of these on this side are white. All of these on this side are gray. Okay, so here's what we've got. I'm getting that I don't have to do a lot of channeling for this because this is going to answer your question. I don't really need to dig into there. So this energy right here on the left, the first card, do you think about me too? The number 9 card, have I lost everything? The number 4 card, I need time for me. And the number 5 card, I can't even look at you right now. Okay, this energy over here. Number 11, this love scares me. And no number, I think so, yes. All right, my friends. Okay, now I'm going to keep these over here to the side. We may refer back to them, we may not, I don't know. These cards also came out in 2 different piles. I'm not sure where that's going yet, but we'll start with the first one. Okay, so before I tell you what this card is, when I did the shuffling the second time, I forgot to cut the deck 7 times. Okay, so that's why I reshuffled. But when I did it the second time, this card also came out. And it's first this time. So Spirit's like, no. That's the only card that turned face up to where I could see what it is. So I don't know if any of the other ones were the same or not. But that's Spirit just proving their point. Like, there was still a message within that, but you didn't get all of the message. So start again. And this is just confirmation that the first card out is the one that I saw that last time, and that we are on the right path. You are on the right path. Okay, so here's this card. And I want you to really, really look at this, okay? Strength. Okay, so looking at this card, there is a lot of compassion and courage and strength. What I want you to notice is a few things, okay? First, the eclipsed moon. We all know the strength that it takes to overcome any eclipse, okay? You are bound under this eclipsed moon, okay? Also, check this out. Your mouth and your throat have like disappeared. They have disappeared. It's almost like because of, it's like they vanished into the air, right? But your eyes are still very broadly speaking, okay? You can see everything, but your strength is keeping you from saying the things that you inherently just word vomit. It's making you think about why your throat chakra is kind of being erased right now. You are bound by this snake. However, this snake is not constricting you. It's not biting you. It's not fighting with you. It's not trying to take over. It's just letting you know that it's there. And your calmness and your courage, it is what's keeping this snake from constricting you. Okay? Your dress. See the stitches? You see how easily this dress could just fall off? But it's not. The point in this card is that there are so many different obstacles happening that would cause anyone that is not you to collapse. Anyone that does not have the determination and the strength and the courage that you have to not resist. You're not fighting against these things. And if you are, Spirit is saying to stop. Stop fighting against these things. The more that you try to speak and the more that you try to just let words flow without thinking about them, the more that this snake is going to restrict you. What I am hearing right now is use your logic. You have a logical mind that you haven't been really practicing the logic with. All right, that started big. I just got mad chills, you guys. Mad chills. Okay. Mad earth energy. King of Pentacles. This masculine energy is very resourceful. They appreciate the lushness and the greenery around them. They appreciate the abundance around them. This person, I'm not going to say that they're not spiritual, but they're more materialistic. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean more earthly. They're more grounded into the earth rather than spirituality. Not in a bad way, okay? It's the tangible things in front of them. This person is financially in a good spot. But they're not boastful about it. They have worked hard for what they have accomplished. They don't flaunt what they have. And I would be very surprised if you knew the capacity of the wealth within this person. They're a little modest when it comes to it. But they are going to be someone eventually in your life that you are going to be able to do the things that you have always aspired to do, because they are going to help you on that path. This King of Pentacles right here, man, this is the one. This is the one. If your person is not an earth sign, I don't know that this reading is for you. Or if this is not your energy, if you are not the earth sign that has this underlying wealth that you're not telling people about, I don't know that this reading is for you. This card has to connect with you in some way very, very strongly. Okay, let's see what's next. This is a beginning, okay? This is an ace. I'm going to show you the card. You ready? Okay. Ace of Swords. Are you sure you're ready? Okay. Check this card out, you guys. Mental picture this. Close your eyes, okay? like get your focus on this and then close your eyes as you listen to me tell you about this card. Okay. So the swords are like the mastery of, like the mental anguishes and things that you battle within yourself. Okay. This is the feminine energy. So whether that is you or whether that is your specific person, this is the feminine energy. Obviously, the King of Pentacles is the master, forget I said that. The King of Pentacles is the masculine. Okay, so I'm going to show you this again. Ace of Swords. She is walking on water towards a goal, okay, in the distant future. Okay, and the fact that she is walking on water of emotions, okay? Water is like indicative of those things, of the emotions and the flowing of them. She is walking on the water, which means that she has mastered those emotions and how to deal with them. Okay, she has become in tune with that. This feminine is also holding an umbrella over their head, which is giving a symbolization of them being able to create their own security and their own protection. And the other hand is a double-edged sword. Those cut two ways, right? The sword is a symbolization of construction and destruction. And the flawlessness of the flow towards this goal in the distant future. Like, there is so much confidence in this glide. This King of Pentacles is very pivotal to that, because this masculine is going to create in the distant future this arena for the feminine to blossom and be able to do what makes them them. See how I was really leaning in on that? It's another ace. It is another ace. It's telling me a couple of things, okay? Big chills. And like, Spirit is making me cheese a lot. And oh my gosh, I haven't said that in a very long time. And I'm going to tell you right now that that is coming from one of my guides. I have a very, very personal guide that I almost said used to call me cheese. Still does call me cheese. And here lately has been addressing me as cheese a lot. And it brings me a lot of joy. Another ace. Another beginning. I feel like this is a restart. Okay, kind of like you kind of push the button and restart it. Okay. So much symbolism in this card. God, this whole deck, like I have always noticed the beauty in these cards and the illustrations, but I have connected so much with them this week. Just the symbolization within these is just really striking right now. Okay, so this is the Ace of Cups. And Okay, so there's a few things that I'm noticing here with this one. Number one, it's a ballet dancer. Come on, there's so much poise and grace and um, calculated risks, I guess. It's kind of like taking the leap. She is leaping. Calculated risks. You know, every step has to be pristine. Okay. This is a suit of emotions. Aces are of new beginnings, okay? This is a new beginning of something being offered to her. This is, we'll say, a mysterious hand, but we already know, because Spirit has told us, that this King of Pentacles, this earth sign is, so Spirit just said Taurus. However, they want to reiterate that it does not have to be, okay? They said Taurus, but they're also specifically saying does not have to be. It is an earth energy, though. It is very much an earth energy. Okay, so this earth sign masculine here is offering this very full chalice of opportunity, of love, of emotional abundance. There's also a bluebird. This is very significant to some of you, this bluebird. I will tell you, okay, so there are two people in Spirit that were very significant in my life, still are very, very significant in my life. One is a partner and one is my son. And when I'm looking at a picture of him right now, not my son, but my partner up on this little mantle up here. I wish I could flip this around. I would show you, but it's like he's glaring at me. But when he first passed away, I saw cardinals everywhere, like to the point to where they would land in my driveway and would not move. Like I would not be able to pull into my garage. Or I would hit these birds, and I didn't want to hit the bird, like a cardinal. I don't want to hit a cardinal. And after I started like really picking up on all of these signs and these things that he was sending me and trying to show me that he was absolutely with me, I started noticing the signs from my son that I hadn't noticed before. And they were blue jays. I wouldn't see them as often as I would the cardinals, but my son has been in Spirit longer than my partner has, and very young, vibrant soul. I love him so very much, but there are so many things that he is doing right now that I know he loves me. He is a part of me, and he is a part of my daughter. Oh my gosh. But Friday, when I left work, I had all of my stuff. I was walking. No, actually, I wasn't leaving work. I was walking out to go to my car for a therapy session. And there was a blue jay. That I haven't seen a blue jay in probably 4 years. There was a blue jay that flew right in front of me. Like I had to cross the path of where this blue jay, like it flew from a bush to another bush, and I was walking in between these two bushes to get to my car. This cup is being offered, and you're being guided to take the leap on these emotions to see what this cup has to offer. But this cup, with the masculine being kind of invisible right here and it being unknown, since you already do know this masculine, it's telling me that it's going to take them a little bit to come back around. I feel like there is something that has happened between you two. It's not detrimental, but it is something that made them take a step back so they could kind of reevaluate themselves. They're kind of reevaluating you too. Not in a bad way. Neither of these things are in a bad way, but this is also a time for you to reflect on that evaluation and kind of don't fret on what they're doing. What they're doing right now is really none of your business, but it is in your highest good, I promise. Okay, so that was the first energy. You guys, you ready? Just got chills everywhere. You know how I just said that it's taking them a little bit, like they're staying kind of away. Okay. So as this masculine has gone within, so are you. So should you. Okay, let me rephrase. Spirit is also saying, take this to heart, okay? Listen to this message and try to put yourself, this candle just started, it is like, it brightened. Did you see that? Okay. This message that Spirit is about to deliver with this card, use it. Like, really focus on those words. However, try to put yourself in this masculine's position and realize that that is exactly what is happening with them as well. Okay, just how you don't want this process disturbed within you, that is exactly what is going on with them too. Okay, so I'm going to show you this card again. Okay. Again, it's like you're going out on a limb, okay? But part of your worldly, earthly vessel is still very present, and you are clinging on to something in your hands. To me, I am seeing that as like letters or a journal or thoughts that you repeat in your mind or you have overthought, questions that you are desperately seeking answers from this masculine. You want to know why this distance has occurred. You want to know what is wrong with you that has made them pull away. Okay. You are also staring into your own reflection and answering those questions yourself. It's like a mind battle up here. The answers to those questions are only answers that the masculine can give you. Spirit can try to give you signs and show you signs and help you every single day, and they do, but you always twist it into something a little more egotistical than you should. Try to use some positivity when it comes to this, okay? But the answers to those questions, just hold on to them. Don't seek out the answers right now, because what you need to do is focus on yourself and allow the universe to bring this full circle, okay? Spirit is telling me to get the book and read what the book has to say about this. And I usually am not drawn to do that, but I'm going to, okay? Because this feels really personal, and this feels very, very pivotal to the direction that your connection is going to go. Whether, like, it feels like this is something that if you don't do this, you're probably going to miss out on a really good thing. Okay. So let me grab that. I'm going to hold this up for you while I say it, so you can kind of look at the card and get the message here. Okay, so it says, withdrawing from the external world in order to awaken and commune with the wisdom of the inner self. A woman peers into the great unknown, seeking answers to the many questions that plague her heart and mind. A portion of her physical body, her worldly presence, holds tightly to the letters in her hand, where she expresses her concerns, worries, fears, and pleas for insight. She has gone out on a limb, seeking her wisdom, and from waiting so long is indisguisable from the limb. Yet even as she gazes deeply into her own reflection, looking for wisdom, her attention is split. Disenchanted with the answers that have been provided, there inevitably comes a time when we must retreat from the external world and plunge into our own internal world. This is a solitary task. Nobody can accompany you into the cavern of your mind, and there is no one who can travel on your behalf and bring the answers back. This is your personal time of retreat, of inner contemplation, prayer, meditation, and revelatory communion with the divine. This is still the center in the eye of the storm that is always calling you home. All of the goosebumps. All of the goosebumps. You want to know why the light got so bright? It's this candle. I wish I could take a picture. Let me see if I can do this. I don't think it's gonna let me without wiggle jiggling you all around. Okay. I feel like this card is gonna be significant to what is happening with this candle right now. And Spirit is also saying that I'm going to step outside of my comfort zone, or I'm going to do something a little different. I don't know. Okay. It's the Three of Swords, but it's in reverse. And if you know anything about me, you know that I don't read in reverse unless I'm specifically told to. And the fact that I was told to do something outside of my norm, I'm reading this card in reverse. No, I'm not reading this card in reverse. What am I doing, Spirit? Okay, so I'm reading this card uphand. However, because it's in reverse, this is not your grief. This is not your burden. This is not your loss. This is not your sorrow. This is the other person's grief, loss, sorrow. This isn't a betrayal. It's a physical loss. Makes sense with this candle. Their light is opening up. Okay. This is a death. This doesn't feel like a recent death. Okay. Spirit is giving me big chills. Big chills. And I'm actually like I'm feeling the presence of a mother and a father. It doesn't feel like both of them are recent, but the mother feels like it is like within the last year. The father, I'm not really like, neither one of them are speaking. But the father feels firmly planted, like he's probably been in spirit for a while, but he is very excited to have her there. This is oddly specific, but they are getting in an older model Cadillac that is yellow. This thing is yellow. Like those boxy Cadillacs. Like distinctly I'm seeing the Cadillac emblem, but it's yellow, and they like, oh, he opened the door for her and he helped her get in. That's where a lot of this retreat is coming from, okay? Okay. I'm not going to say a lot about this card because I am feeling very overwhelmed, twofold, with emotions on this card, okay? But this is the Two of Cups. So I am feeling the immense and enormous amount of love coming from this couple in spirit. And what I'm getting, like what they have shown this person growing up is what love, like they modeled what love is, and they created this they showed them what love is supposed to look like, what love is supposed to feel like, and how to treat someone that you are in a relationship with, okay? And this is, I just pointed at her hoo-ha. I'm sorry. This card is representing the emotions that they are going through right now. They're also grieving, but what they are thinking about is the feelings that they are getting about you surrounding what was modeled to them, and they are scared. because losing someone like that is very, very hard. They saw the toll that it took on their mother when their father passed. And they don't want to experience that. Or they don't want you to experience that. They're trying to come to grips with the fact that they need to take the leap as well. That you don't know. Like you don't know. You've just got to take the chance. Destiny is going to happen. One way or the other, destiny is going to happen. And I'm thinking about this phrase like, but what if something happens? But what if I fall? What if I break her heart? What if she breaks my heart? But baby, what if they don't? What if this is the best thing that has ever happened to you? I think so. This is why. Friends, I really hope that this has helped. Whew. I love you all so incredibly much. And I will see you next time, okay?